In a league obsessed with analytics, goals and assists, can a player's true value ever be measured by more than just the numbers on a stat sheet? Or are the Toronto Maple Leafs about to prove that heart, leadership, and an undeniable locker room presence are just as crucial as any power play goal? The recent saga involving Ryan Reeves and the waiver wire has thrown this very question into sharp relief, leaving fans with a mix of relief, confusion, and a renewed appreciation for what truly makes a winning team. For a few tense hours, the Toronto Maple Leafs faithful held their breath, watching as one of their most beloved, albeit statistically quiet, enforcers was placed on waivers. It was a move that on the surface looked like a cold, calculated decision to shed salary, and in part it was. The immediate benefit was clear. Reeves clearing waivers freed up a crucial $115 million in cap space, a vital commodity for a team navigating the treacherous waters of the NHL trade deadline. This wasn't just about moving a player. It was about the strategic chess match general manager Brad Treliving was playing to bolster his roster for a deep playoff push. The relief that swept through the fan base when Reeves cleared was palpable, not because they wanted him gone, but because it opened up possibilities while keeping him in the organization's orbit. But to view Ryan Reeves purely through the lens of cap space or even his modest on-ice statistics, 0 goals and 2 assists in 35 games this season, would be a profound misunderstanding of his impact. Reeves is not a point producer, he is a presence. He is the embodiment of a great teammate, a vocal leader, and the kind of locker room glue that often goes unnoticed by those outside the inner sanctum of an NHL club. Brad Treliving himself acknowledged this, stating, "Ryan is a true professional." This is not a goodbye, right? Ryan is still a big part of our dressing room. He's part of the team. These are difficult conversations. That sentiment speaks volumes. It tells us that Reeves's value extends far beyond the score sheet, permeating the very fabric of team morale and cohesion. Think about it. In a high-pressure market like Toronto, where every shift, every play, every statistic is dissected under a microscope, having a player who can lighten the mood, rally the troops, and provide a veteran presence is invaluable. Reeves has been consistently helping his teammates, encouraging them, and even helping to plan off-ice team events. He's the kind of player who understands the pulse of the room, who knows when to crack a joke and when to offer a word of encouragement. His influence is a silent, powerful force that binds a team together, especially during the inevitable highs and lows of an arduous NHL season. This isn't just about talent, it's about character, leadership, and the intangible qualities that define a true professional. The decision to place Reeves on waivers was a calculated risk, a necessary evil in the high-stakes game of trade deadline maneuvering. With that $115 million in cap space, Treliving wasted no time making his moves. The Leafs acquired Scott Lawton, a gritty forward with a retained salary from the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for Nikita Grabenkin and a conditional 2027 first-round pick. They then fortified their blue line by adding defenseman Brandon Carlo, also with retained salary, and some picks from the Boston Bruins, sending Fraser Minton and a 2026 first-round pick the other way, to further balance the books and make room. For these additions, Toronto also sent Connor Timmins and Connor Dewar to the Pittsburgh Penguins for a 2025 fifth-round pick. These were significant moves designed to add depth, physicality, and a defensive edge that the team will undoubtedly need as they push towards the postseason. Without the cap flexibility created by Reeves clearing waivers, these crucial acquisitions might not have been possible. Now, the immediate question on everyone's mind is, what happens next with Ryan Reeves? While he was assigned to the Toronto Marlies, the AHL affiliate, it's not a given that he will actually report. We've seen this scenario before. Back in the 2022 season, the Maple Leafs sent veteran Wayne Simmons to the AHL, but he ultimately did not join the team. Treliving's comments on the situation were telling, hinting at ongoing discussions and a strong desire to bring Reaves back into the fold as soon as possible. "I'm going to talk to him later today. We're both going to talk," Treliving said, adding, "We're going to keep him here, and my hope is that we can bring him back as quickly as possible. But obviously you have to work within the guidelines there, but I'm happy that Ryan didn't go anywhere today." This isn't just about a player, it's about a valued member of the family, and the organization is clearly committed to finding a way to reintegrate him. Reaves still has another year on his contract with the Maple Leafs, carrying a $135 million cap hit, a deal he signed in July 2023. This financial commitment underscores the team's initial belief in his long-term value, not just as a player, but as a leader and mentor. The challenge for Treliving now is to navigate the intricate cap rules to ensure Reaves can return to the main roster without disrupting the newly acquired pieces. It's a delicate balancing act between maximizing on-ice talent and preserving the invaluable chemistry that players like Reaves bring. In the end, this entire situation is a powerful reminder that in professional sports, success isn't solely built on statistics or individual brilliance. It's often the unseen contributions, the unwavering support, and the strong locker room culture that provide the bedrock for championship aspirations. The Toronto Maple Leafs clearly understand this, and their determination to bring Ryan Reeves back speaks volumes about the true measure of a player's worth. So, what do you think about the Ryan Reeves situation? Do you believe his intangible contributions outweigh his on-ice statistics, making him an essential part of the Maple Leafs' playoff push? Or do you think the focus should always be on pure production in a cap-strapped league? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive Maple Leafs content.